If you've reached this podcast on Red FM India, then it might just change your life or somebody you know forever. Reliance Foundation Postgraduate Scholarships 2023-24 is a topic very, very close to my heart. In this special 2-episode podcast series, I am going to be making you meet the absolute creme de la creme of the student community, the postgraduates who are getting shaped to become the future of India and changing the industry to come. I am particularly excited about the tagline, which is the need of the hour. Think big, think green, and think digital. Reliance Foundation Postgraduate Scholarship. Build excellence for the future. Now, what they're doing in this program is actually providing monetary aid, which is about 6 lakh rupees to every student through the duration of their course. About 100 students who are the best, absolute best all over India and have started their post-graduation are eligible for this, and they'll be chosen by a very, very rigorous selection process by a special panel. Apart from the generous grant that the students receive, they also receive a proper mentoring, strong development program. They'll be exposed and be hearing from a lot of the experts of various industries. They'll be taking a lot of lectures. There'll be a lot of internships to offer to these students. So if you are one of those aspiring students who wants to get into this program, stick on to this podcast to know how you can apply. Who can apply, you ask? Well, first-year postgraduate students from the institutes across India pursuing degree programs in artificial intelligence, computer sciences, mathematics and computing, electrical and or electronics engineering, mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, renewable and new energy, material science and engineering, and life sciences are eligible to apply. Reliance Foundation scholarships will nurture and support these bright students with a holistic development program, like I mentioned, including expert interactions, industry exposure, and volunteering opportunities, creating a cohort of excellence every year. 17 December is the last date to apply for the batch of 2023-24. And with me now are two very, very special guests that I'm very excited to meet. On my left is Sivadas, who's studying biotechnology in St. Xavier's, Mumbai. Hi, welcome.
Hi.
Hi. And on my right is, smiling, but not so much, Mr. Samirs Pimparkhede, who is studying computer science and AI at IIT Mumbai.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Wow, like such reputed colleges. By the way, my dental college was not very far from your college. And during the festivals, we used to go attend that and we used to feel good about life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, welcome. First time on a podcast?
Yes.
Wow. I'm also nervous. So, we share that. So, मुझे बताइए, big thing has happened in life. You know, there's money involved. There's prestige involved. You're going to be, a part of a very, very core group of very, very smart people. That includes yourself on the list. Must be quite life-changing. कैसा लग रहा है?
Really excited, to be honest, because this is certainly something which I not expected. Even when I applied, I was like, I'm competing with different people from different IITs, so I'm certainly not at that level.
Oh.
But I still applied and I got in. So yeah, I'm really excited.
Wow. And Samir, for you?
For me as well, it is quite exciting. And as you mentioned, what appeals me more is be a core member of a team or a group which are very brilliant minds from across the country.
When you finish, you pass out, you reach your respective positions in life, and someday you guys have like a WhatsApp group or an alumni group of this foundation, and you meet and अरे अपन first batch में थे, अरे अपन second batch में थे. And Samir, first let me start with you. There is an amazing story that I've मेहनत का magic वाला story that I've just read about you, and हम कभी-कभी मेरे कुछ फ्रेंड्स हैं जो कहते हैं अरे हम छोटे शहर से हैं, हमें उतने अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ नहीं होते हैं ये वो, और मैं कभी उस चीज़ में बिलीव नहीं करता हूँ. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि इफ़ यू आर हार्ड वर्किंग एंड इफ़ यू हैव द राइट माइंडसेट यू कैन क्रैक इट एनीवेयर. आई एम ऑल्सो फ्रॉम अ वेरी वेरी हम्बल बिगिनिंग. आपके लिए हाउ वाज दैट जर्नी ऑफ मेकिंग इट अप टू दिस लैडर?
So it was quite a journey of quite a roller coaster ride, I would say.
Yes.
But it was exciting once because I feel कि अगर आप छोटे शहर से हो तो it certainly आपके लिए थोड़े opportunities कम होते हैं, but it also give you a big opportunity which is called as a struggle. So once you get that and once you overcome that, anything can be possible and anything can happen. So that's what I have believed always. And जैसे आप like you should not believe कि मैं छोटे शहर से हूँ and like there are opportunities which are less. Nowadays पहली बात तो there is a whole huge wave of internet.
Yes.
Which has like diminished the boundaries of big cities and small cities.
Absolutely.
So that is the thing which you have to take the benefit of.
Yes, and once you're resilient, you have the hard work, you put in the hours, so nothing can stop you. And that's where I come to you, Shilpa. There is this whole climate change. We're seeing it. The air quality index is in the papers every day. I talk about it daily on my show. When you see a cricket match, you can see the dust flying and all that. Everything is changing. Climate also is changing, and I feel somewhere it inspired you.
Yes. So this is associated with my bachelor's project. So in my final year, I had a project which was based on climate change, which is something I did not expect because I was doing biotechnology. So as a biotechnologist, I hope that I'll be doing a biotechnology project, but I was put in a climate change project. So it was something which I did not expect. And there it was a small exercise. We had to calculate, it's a little science. So we had to calculate how much are we contributing to the climate change as an individual, our lifestyle. So according to this, on an average, a person like me leads to an carbon dioxide emission of around 1 tons in a year.
1 ton?
1 ton, yes. And I am on the lower range compared to most people. So
because I drive a car to work every day, I'm in the higher range?
Possibly, yes.
My
yes, that
God.
certainly adds up.
Wow.
So, and for compensating for that 1 ton of carbon dioxide, you need around 30 to 40 trees. And that needs to be planted every year. So imagine me as a person to compensate for the carbon dioxide that I release to the environment, that will need 30 to 40 trees annually. And that is something that struck me because this is not something we think about every day. And as an individual, as someone who's living on this earth, I need to be aware of this, and this is what inspired me.
Wow. This is the Vashishti River project that I...
Yeah, this is a project that came after my graduation project. So it was a competition sorts of, and we had partnered up with a organization called Indian Women Scientist Association, and they and National Renewable Energy Laboratory USA, they had come up with this competition where we had to put up our ideas about sustainable development involving the community. That's where we identified a location, which is Vashishti River. It was a heavily polluted river because of the MIDC region. So we proposed a plan where we could involve the community and we could bioremediate the river. And basically we can use seaweeds, which is naturally growing in the environment, and we could help restore the river to its natural original form. And yeah, that's a proposal which has won the award.
Wow, that's...
Yeah.
So look at it, the tagline, you guys are fitting the tagline of this whole Reliance Foundation Postgraduate Scholarship Program 23-24, which is thinking big, which you just said, thinking green. And together on this podcast, we're going digital. So it's thinking digital as well. So I think that's the perfect amalgamation. I'm so happy to have you guys here. How happy, nervous, scared were you जब आप लोगों ने इसके लिए apply किया?
So I was nervous, definitely, because I remember कि I have submitted the essay well before the time. But मेरा जो LOR था ना, one of the LOR was submitted on a very last date.
Okay.
So I was like nervous कि क्या होगा, submit होगा कि नहीं होगा. So like the person who is supposed to give the LOR, she was out stations. एंड सो वो थोड़ा नर्वसनेस था कि अगर क्या हो गया, अगर कुछ प्रॉब्लम आ गया, प्लेटफॉर्म का प्रॉब्लम आ गया, कुछ होगा तो नहीं. बट या डेफिनेटली नर्वसनेस था, but it got submitted and like I got through.
You look like someone who like not wait till the last night to study. You look, आप एक साल पहले पढ़ लेते होगे.
No.
तो वैसे ही बच्चे तो ढूंढ रहे हैं इस प्रोग्राम में जो मतलब they're like really serious about this.
Right.
So और फिर उसके बाद आपने वो करके आप भूल गए उसके बारे में या थोड़ा सा?
Actually like उसके बारे में कभी भूलना नहीं था. Like I mean that was the one of the thing कि जो हमेशा माइंड में रहेगा कि लाइक आई न्यू दिस इज अ बिग अपॉर्चुनिटी एंड ये ग्रैब करना है, तो बोलने का तो कोई सवाल ही नहीं है. एंड बट या लाइक थोड़ा मैं एकेडमिक्स में एंड इन सब में बिजी हो गया. एंड उसके बाद लाइक देयर वाज एप्टीट्यूड टेस्ट, एंड एप्टीट्यूड टेस्ट के बाद थोड़ा लंबा गैप था. उसके बाद सर्टन डे लाइक मैं ऐसे कुछ कर रहा था तो आई गॉट अ मेल कि लाइक यू आर शॉर्टलिस्टेड फॉर इंटरव्यू. सो आई वाज वेरी हैप्पी एंड लाइक ये भी था कि अरे हाँ लाइक that was the thing that I applied and yeah, that
अभी
was
semi-finals में पहुंच गए.
अभी semi-finals में पहुंच गए. Yeah.
तो फिर उसके बाद ये आपका इंटरव्यू के तो मैं आपसे बात करूंगा, लेकिन उसके पहले something that is actually going to change the future, robotics और AI दोनों का आपको prior knowledge and experience है.
Right.
Do you think I'm going to ask you a very tough question? देखिए क्या मेरे घर पे सब मतलब मेरे भी बूढ़े माँ बाप हैं. Will AI replace me also?
Not really. I mean, like what I think is कि it is not AI who is going to replace you, but rather the humans which are using AI that will replace you. So that's the difference. So you should use the technology for your benefit.
Yes, Samir is going to take a few AI classes for me now. Surprise, he doesn't know it yet. But Shilpa, tell me, there's a very rigorous, there's a panel sitting there. They're going to choose the best, and how do you prepare for an interview like that?
Honestly, for this interview, I did not prepare much because it is very general interview. You just have to be yourself and just do your best. That's all I can say. That's what I did.
So you're saying I could be the panelist?
Yeah,
sure,
definitely.
Definitely. Why not?
Definitely.
Okay. There is a lot of hard work involved. There's a lot of change involved. This is a welcome change. There's a huge amount of money. There's 6 lakh rupees that you get through the duration of your course. And it goes to help not only you, your family, anybody extended who's trying to help you. How has that changed your life? Because, it's not small money and it comes with great responsibilities. Like, it's a bit of a Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
With power comes responsibilities. How do you feel about your academics now once you've started receiving the money?
So for me, it definitely feels very good to be on our own. So the first thing which I did, like when I got the result, I'll pick up a brand new laptop. So that was very important. I was using a 4 or 5 years old laptop, and so like it really did help me. And also with the academic fees and etc. So it feels really good to get so much resources, education with in free. So that's a very, very important thing. And other thing which appealed me much other than money was the network, because that's going to help you in the long term.
Exactly.
So yeah, so those are the great benefits I would say for the scholarship.
Have you met the other kids? I say kids, you guys are like grown-up adults now. First year post-graduation आप full time कर रहे हैं, then you can apply for it. This is the 2023-24 batch we're talking about. 17 December इसकी आखिरी date है. Please go apply for it. See if you're eligible. Go to their website, upload the required documents, and I mean this could really be life-changing. I hope I had been given an opportunity like that while I was studying dentistry. So Shilpa, I'm going to come back to you, and this family involved, and they really like it when you do something like that. It gives a sense of बच्चे भी बड़े हो गए. So घर पे सबने क्या बोला, मतलब how you use it very wisely. How dads have a dad's advice.
Yeah. So when I came to know that I got this scholarship, I was in my college and I was doing a project there, and I just checked my phone for a minute and I saw this email. I was like totally blank for a minute, like what is this? Is this real? Then my HOD comes down and she looks at me and she finds me strange. She comes to me, I show her the email, and she's like, she's the first person to know. And then she comes and hugs me. Then I snap out of it and I go out and call my parents. And they're like totally confused. What are you talking about? Like, I told them about the scholarship, but it had totally slipped their mind.
Correct.
And when I go back home and I explained to them, and they were like really elated that I managed to get it. So it was like really, because they were funding my education, and certainly it has helped them because now I am funding my own with the help of Reliance Foundation. So so it's certainly a big opportunity.
Yeah, and any piece of advice that you got from your parents, this is where you spend money, this is where you don't.
They told me to spend it wisely.
So no buying new denims or something.
No, definitely not.
Thank God, had you said yes. Okay, but I'll tell you, this is a prestigious scholarship, but the prestige word comes in from the mentorship that they do.
Right.
I mean, पैसे देने को बहुत लोग हैं वहाँ, अच्छे लोग हैं जो पैसे दे रहे हैं. But जो mentorship है, जो एक career का एक path, when they carve it out for you, it is, I think it's something else. What are you looking forward to in the whole mentorship program? because there are going to be like global experts. You're going to be
Right.
exposed with internships, and I find that really exciting.
So recently I got to know that there is going to be a session with the chief data scientist of GeoAI, and he's going to talk to you about how to use the AI wisely and how to work in that field. So I think these are the great opportunities, because it's not every day that you get to talk to leaders in the industry and like get the direct mentoring for them.
Correct.
So I suppose that this is a great benefit for me. And there are numerous sessions that are going on that which help you not only in your career but also in to develop in multiple aspects like personality development and etc. There are sessions going on self-awareness, how to develop that. So those are the key benefits of this, I would say.
I think this exposure also gives you confidence. When you
Right.
Yes.
when you're going out
certainly.
there, you face the world. You know that somebody like you has made it big, and you have an
Yeah.
equal chance.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Where would you like to do an internship?
I think Reliance Life Science is one place where people like from my background has a really good chance to get in. So yeah, that's one place I'm looking forward to.
That's nice. That's nice. And I'm really glad that somebody is looking at the future and somebody is conserving the today by conserving the environment. It is the need of the hour. It's absolutely, what I'm also feeling bad about is there's a lot of students who don't know about this, and they're going to get to know about this through our podcast. And a lot of them must be missing out on so many things as well. There's exposure, there's money, etc., etc. But there is these courses aim at green tech digital. That's a very key word in our conversation, green tech digital. And tech becoming so important and greenery becoming so important. Where do you see the future going? Where do you see, what's going to happen next? Because no one knows. It's happening so fast. It's a wave. Where do you see this going?
I think this is a tricky question. So in the field of AI, like as I observed that there is a huge requirement of compute. So there are huge models, like for example, the one which is leading the headlines right now, ChatGPT. So they have been trained on the computes and resources, which takes up a lot of power, and it releases a lot of energy in the environment as well. So those are the GPUs of the computers which we talk about, and they are really not good for the environment. So yeah, definitely it is a need to balance both of them. I would say it's not that one is going to help, then of course the nature will get back at you if you try to harm it. So yeah.
As an individual, what can I do to reduce the carbon footprint?
Well, first thing is being aware that you do have an impact on the environment.
Correct.
That's the biggest factor, and rest just follows. Like if you're talking about air pollution, then just prefer public transports over your private vehicles. Walk, that's better for you and your environment. And just follow what has been advertised around, because that is awareness is the key, and that is what most people lack when it comes to environment.
It's true. At that age, I was never this confident, and I have to tell the children of today and tomorrow that this scholarship is waiting for you. Please do remember that you can apply for it till the 17th of December. Your background, your financial status does not matter. Any students with disability can also apply for it. So there it goes. Yahan par mere saath, again, two of the people who I think are the perfect people as mascots now of this very prestigious Reliance Foundation Postgraduate Scholarship Program. What do you want to tell the children who are out there? Some may be struggling, some may not be struggling, some just need the exposure, some just need the money. What is your one-line message to them?
I would say don't lose out the opportunity. And once you have applied for the opportunity, once you have done what is in your control, don't think about it. Everything will happen accordingly, and whatever will happen for best.
That's really true. I do get nervous about small little situations.
Yeah, all of us.
Yeah. But do you actually do that? मुझे एक क्वेश्चन पूछना है आपसे. आप उनमें से थे क्या जिसका पेपर स्कूल में सब कॉपी करते थे?
नहीं. I mean like I do like.
सच बताओ, आपने आज तक कभी झूठ नहीं बोला है?
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. All of us are engineers.
Engineers झूठ बोलते हैं.
I would say engineers are the one वो झूठ नहीं बोलते हैं, but they are most जुगाड़ू people in the world of technology.
लेकिन जुगाड़ तो करने पड़ते हैं, तो
Right.
कैसे वो anyway. So that's one thing, and the other thing is मिल जाते तो बहुत खुशी होती है. But I was just asking you, did you speak to the other kids? Have you known about their stories, their struggles? How are they feeling now?
Yeah, it was certainly great to know other people. That is one thing I was looking forward to, meeting other people. Yeah, we get like there's not like a set personality you have to be to get in here. We are all totally different people and come from different backgrounds and have different experiences, and that's what inspires me also after meeting them. And the key is just go for it. Don't hesitate.
Yeah, it's very important to take the plunge, and I'm so glad you guys took it.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is going to help a lot of people out there who do not know about this, that an amazing prestigious thing like this completely exists, where world-class talent has been nurtured, has been made ready for the future. कल बहुत बड़े companies के CEOs, CFOs बन जाओगे, मैं कहीं दिखूंगा तो wave out to me. Okay, I wave out in a very nasty manner. Like I go, hey, how are you? You remember we walked into a radio station together. Look at that.
No, like whenever I will hear you on a radio, then I am going to tell my friends that I did a podcast with this guy.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes, खास है अपना अभी. I am so happy to have had this opportunity to chat with you guys. I think you guys are, I'd expected really, really bookish people to come here, but you guys are just amazing. I think you guys are such cool customers, cool cats, as they say it. And thank you for taking out the time. And do you guys want to give a message to your parents?
Thank you for supporting me.
Yeah, same. Thank you for supporting me.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you to the team of Reliance for putting this podcast together. My name is Rishi Kapoor. You can watch the Red FM podcast space for a lot of audio and video content where amazing people like these get featured and I get to speak to them. And if you have any doubts, any new suggestions, you can write in the comments. Do subscribe, follow us, because that's the mandate. I come and check phones.
The Reliance Foundation Postgraduate Scholarships.